stone armor. Bye.
Hello, hello. Welcome to more Paper Mario because I can't figure out anything else to stream. Hello, hello.
What's good, YouTube? It's Minecraft 62.417.
There you go.
The gamer, not the decimal.
Gamer.
That's my YouTube channel, Minecraft 62.147. The gamer, not the decimal.
Checking my battery to witness.
Oh, where's my favorite guy of all time?
He's over there.
I've not set foot. Okay, cool, Kane.
I've not set foot in glorious chorus for some time.
I've not set foot in glorious. Kane, you're the only one who understands me.
Leave. Food in half. I love how easy.
Oh, I have to backtrack now. Shit.
It's a lot of damage. To show the power of our party, I sawed this bug in half.
Damn it! I wish you people would just. Oh, you're a druid.
Oh, actually,
damn it! Get the fuck out of my house!
I kind of wish I was like recording / streaming when I fought Duriel in single player, because my reaction to killing him was pretty funny actually. I was like, I was kind of like yes, 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 and then when he died, I was like, yeah, take that, you bug bastard.
Fuck, are you 2? I don't know.
Jeez, that's sad. That's like cruel.
Yeah, take that, you bug bastard.
He was trying to kill me, Andrew.
Okay, we're going. Okay, the trio. Okay, we're officially the trio. You, me, and Haseen.
Alright, let's do it.
No, we're not playing now. We're done.
Why not?
Shit's over. We're to Act 2.
What else are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Play a game with David.
There's that.
Should we know?
Okay.
What are we gonna play?
I don't know. Terraria?
I was kind of voting we continue based on the fact that there's not really another thing to do if, like, you guys have some ideas.
I thought we were gonna keep going with the Borderlands with Dylan.
Tonight?
I don't know, I'd like to.
He's been online right now.
He's 100% online right now.
He is? Oh yeah, he is. Been playing something else right now.
So.
Also, Jeff, I realized that,
he's doing something else.
Yes, David.
I also realized that tomorrow I'm going to be entertaining people, so I don't know if I'll be able to do the Terraria stream.
Oh shit, it means we don't have your world either.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we move it to Tuesday?
Probably. I want to get a set of armor and a helm for my name. I never claimed that you would live forever with my potions, merely only as that would allow you to look like you have.
Oh my god! Why are these 3 battles in a row?
Well, what are we gonna do?
I don't know, I'm focusing on getting new gear for the Merc first.
And also, actually, we should definitely figure out what...
Oh god!
Actually,
I screwed up. Lucky.
Yeah.
if we're not doing it tomorrow. Sure. Plan.
Let me, again, just quickly get the unique armor.
What armor are you trying to get?
Just a helm and a...
Dude, you don't need to... I told you I could give you my sparkling mail.
I'm just gonna spawn in, I've got the archive.
Because I'm not gonna need mine after I can use the other armor. I have another set of armor that's kind of better for my setup, and it's required level 29.
There may be something else I want to use for the Merc, is the thing. Because I can go...
Should I leave the game open or not?
No. For now, no. Rock Fleece. Definitely Rock Fleece. That's damage reduced by 10%.
He's already dead! Why do you keep killing him more? Because I can.
Be Dusk Deep as well. I'm gonna lol so hard if I'm like talking about these items that are in your fucking archive, and then it's just like herp derp, not there. Why? Because reasons.
Well, I certainly hope there's no more situation.
Can't use that. Oh, level 28. Okay, that helmet was definitely worth, and Mr. I can't use that. Can't use that. Because he's friggin' under leveled. Can't use it. Can't use that.
Oh, I just remembered.
5 to strength, damage reduced by 10%. That's so good.
I can make myself
10%.
look like Waluigi. Forgot about that.
Yeah, damage reduced to you by 10%, right?
Much more feet.
Yeah, what item is it?
Rock Fleece.
Oh, okay, nice.
The
Yeah,
Merc is
this
gonna be
is not fitting.
alive for a long time, I think.
I'd assume that would affect him. It's only physical damage, though, remember?
Doesn't change the fact that he's still gonna get a huge armor rating, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, apparently, just so you know, just in case you don't know, because I only found this out fairly recently, defense actually only affects the chance for the enemy to miss you.
Oh,
Doesn't do
okay, yeah.
anything else, which is kind of dumb. Because the basically what it is it's like wearing heavy plate armor makes you harder to hit, not reduce damage.
I think it's not a case of wearing heavy plate armor makes you harder to hit. I think it's more of a case of wearing heavy plate armor makes it harder for you to take damage. I think that's how they classify armor class a lot of the time.
Maybe, but most RPGs have a damage reduction on it, like on defense. But
Yeah.
2 doesn't. It's
Diablo, I think Diablo plays similar to how like D&D does it, where like with armor class.
But armor class is for calculating damage, isn't it? D&D.
Armor class calculates the chance of you being hit, not damage.
Okay. I thought there was like agility or something that calculates that.
Pat's got something different with his.
That factors into it.
Pat's, I think, got something different with the way his characters are set up. But in older D&D, it was always armor class that determined whether you got hit, or you know what I mean, whether you
Yeah.
took damage.
Okay. Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Let me look that up. I want to see if.
This is bad. I kind of want to get back into Diablo 3.
Did Diablo 3?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's bad.
Hi.
Hi, David.
Hi, Jock. Did Jock do any art yet?
Yeah, I started sketching.
Show the David.
There's this Diablo 3, right? That's not a good reason, but it's my reason. And 1 sec, I'm still working on it, David. Did they end up getting a stable multiplayer for Diablo 1 ever?
Maybe.
They got a Diablo 4 coming out too, which will be...
Yeah, they do.
I'm kind of interested.
There's, again, rumors of the Diablo 2 remaster again. That'll probably be out, like, before summer ends, at the very least, if that's real.
Not that I have any intention of actually buying it.
I'd say it depends how much it is and what it's like.
I don't know. I've got a good version. I've got...
Charge like 40 fucking cheaper than that. You should do what they did with StarCraft Remastered, not go any higher than 20.
The way I see it is I've got a perfectly good game, which is with Diablo 2. I see no reason to get Diablo 3, especially if it's going to end up being like Warcraft 3 Reforged. That's not to say that it is going to be, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I think if it isn't, like, it might be a good purchase, and, unless it's really, like, expensive. But, like, you gotta just wait and see for that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I just make the decision when,
totally.
it's out.
Totally.
But yeah, I'd discourage anyone from committing to it before it comes out.
To what, sir?
I'd discourage anyone from committing to buying it before it comes out, just based on what happened with Warcraft 3 Reforged.
Oh yeah.
Actually finish it before they release it this time. And put more effort into it.
I agree. The only issue I have is that I don't have Diablo 3 installed. Which, depending on how you look at it, not a bad thing. Give me a sec, I'm gonna just, you know what? Let's do it this way. Give me one moment, sorry. Did we, are you in the mood to do, like, Legacy of the Duelist and record that?
Really?
Okay.
I don't want to do anything, like, too low maintenance, because I was kind of waiting for you for a while.
That's true. We should play Batman: The Dark Knight Rises. I've heard that's a good game.
Play Superman 64.
Oh, no, let's play Superman 69.
Superman 69. Ooh.
Superman 69, yeah.
Yeah, with two fucking O's. No, and then I remember I made Super Duper Man, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then that was like a freaking... Was it a sequel? I think it was a... Yeah. Was it? I don't think it was.
I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be a sequel.
Hmm. Fucking Diablo 3. Never beat the game. Not like I'm missing out on too much though. You remember when we were playing? I made that fucking witch doctor class, which was literally called "I just sit and don't do anything."
Oh yeah.
I think all I was doing was just holding down like a mouse button or something. I'm like, this is perfectly fine. I'm having fun. Not really. Play Demon Hunter or something and actually try. I think they made the game easier too, since I don't know. Question is, I wonder how long this shit's gonna take to install. And then there's the whole problem of I'd have to install Diablo 1. Or do we have did we buy it online? I don't remember.
But did we buy what online?
Diablo 1.
I didn't.
Okay.
I copied my disk installation.
From what, sir?
Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's stuck on checking for updates. That's probably not a good thing. I think one of the big issues that Diablo 3 had, well, There's
what did they actually use in D&D to for like actual defense? Like, I'm a little confused here.
I've only
Armor class is exactly what you said it was.
I've only played advanced. I've only played advanced D&D, and that was evasion. To my knowledge, it was any kind of enchantments or whatever. Like that's the most logical thing. That's the most logical thing I can think of. Advanced D&D is really old, like old version of it. To my knowledge, I think the only way that you would actually get damage reduction is if you had like some kind of an enchantment on your armor.
Really? I don't know why more RPGs do that.
Sorry?
Because I said I don't know why more RPGs don't like, you know, an actual defense thing that calculates damage, because it's not really defense in Diablo.
Yeah.
Like, for example, it's called defense, but it's not defense. You're not defending so much as you are avoiding, or, you know. I just think that's kind of, I don't know. Calling it defense is very misleading. And same with like in D&D, referring to it as armor or anything when it's whether or not you're getting hit. Kinda.
Well, it's armor class.
Yeah. But when I think of armor class, the first thing that I would think of would be light armor, heavy armor, or something like that.
Totally.
Mail, chainmail, leather, cloth, you know?
Totally.
That's what I think of when I think of armor class. Whereas it's class as in like tier, kind of.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But on top of that, it has nothing to do with your armor, really. I mean, it's influenced by the armor you wear, but it doesn't actually, like, that's not what armor does in life.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't know, I've always been tempted to make, like, my own system, kind of like that. And now I'm, like, with all this, I'm thinking more and more, like, maybe I should try and make something myself that, would be a little bit more, not only a bit more expansive on that, but, would maybe be a bit more realistic.
I think there's a degree of why it uses armor classes for a like a degree of simplicity, I believe.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't play D&D for simplicity.
True.
D&D's not simple. 1 sec, I'll be right back.
That's fine.
Oh, I hate this one. This is the backtracking episode. You always have this in some games. You have to backtrack to old parts of the old portions of the game.
I think that's not a bad thing in a lot of ways, because it allows the player, like, you know when you're going through an area and you see a place like, oh, you can't get to, right? I think too much backtracking is a problem. But that being said, I also think to some extent it's kind of fulfilling, because it's like, hey, you remember this area that you were at before? Well, guess what? Now you can reach it, right?
Jeff, You should really play Metroid Prime.
You should really watch the stream of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
If you like that, and if you like that type of thing, where it's implied that you get to another area later, and you find it fulfilling when you get there or whatever, and you like the exploration of it, Metroid Prime is all about that.
Yeah, I've heard that was like even just Metroid in general. There's a lot of backtracking.
Jeff, you need to see the Thousand Year Door. The Thousand Year Door would like to have a word with you.
There are obviously like some situations in which the backtracking can be tedious, but 9 times out of 10, at least in the Prime series, it's done really well.
Right.
And it feels exciting to backtrack.
Well, I think if it's well built up, like, right, it's just a question of whether or not like it's well implemented that really determines.
Yeah.
If it's the thing. Because like I know there's a lot of cases in like well there were some cases in Outcast where you'd come to like a puzzle or whatever and you're like, oh, you don't have the right thing for that, so then you gotta run around in the area, find a different thing or activate a switch or whatever.
Yeah, Metroid does that, but it does it through your power-ups usually, like items. Like for example, whatever beam, you'll get a bit of a power trip after getting a new beam. But also, you may remember something that you couldn't open before that you can.
Yeah.
Great. Things like that. So Metroid does that to try and make it fulfilling to pick up the pieces, essentially. And again, it does it well. Like, very rarely does Metroid drop the one. I mean, Metroid Other M drops the ball on that a lot, but Metroid Other M is kind of the black sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metroid Other M gets a lot of shit. It's got some legitimately good things about it, but it's also got so many bad things. It's unfortunate. The game could have been good if it was done right.
Oh, wow, that hurt.
I think I'm gonna start writing down some of this, some of these like RPG elements that I have in mind.
Yeah.
Oh, all the fictional like countries that I have, like nations in that world. Mine, I've made flags for all of them.
And again, you don't mind me going and using like Vilna in my RPG world, right?
You can go for it. You can even. I don't even mind if you change things up with it. Like, it's not gonna be canon with my stuff.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
Well, I thought it was like a kind of cool idea to have like Orbos with an alliance eventually with Vilna, despite the fact that like the two the two aren't in contact with each other that much, and it was kind of initially like an uneasy alliance. But then
it's kind of how Beerus does that with Vilna anyways, so that
but then the idea is that like eventually upon seeing that like, oh, they're about to get overwhelmed by like Synovia during like a war, like Vilna's like, okay, we should probably send people to help out because our ally is going to be gone after that. And the idea is that like either Vilna would be outdated in tech with Orbos and Synovia. I'm not sure why Synovia is so technologically advanced, but the idea with Orbos is due to like the koalas living in their technology is basically a mix of tech and magic, essentially. That's kind of my explanation for how they got so advanced.
Okay.
It was a combination of technology and magic to operate a lot of their machines.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So like basically like Vilna would be a little bit farther back in technology compared to Orbos, but they'd have like a superior navy in size.
Okay.
So.
Do you want me to like send you some of the flags?
Yeah, I'd be interested. Yeah.
Okay, here. Yeah.
Oh wait, I can earthquake these things.
So I'm updating, David. I'm updating the free hugs image. So instead, I'm gonna have like Joff holding a little like rope sign out of his mouth instead, which I think works better. Here's what I have so far. What's that?
Okay, so this is Vilna's original.
Also, I made him more of a thick boy as well.
Vilna's original flag.
thick
It changes later.
Okay.
Not much. Ever so slightly later.
So cute.
This is
It doesn't symbolize yet.
this is what their flag eventually looks like later, though.
All right.
You can see the colors I use for Vilna.
Do you have a specific like do you have a specific symbolism with any of the parts of the flag?
Do I have a what?
Do you have any kind of symbolism with the different parts of the flag?
The gray squares represent like the crown.
Oh, interesting.
That's it, though.
Oh.
Most of it doesn't have a ton of symbols. Like most of these flags are just they just look like some real flags or whatever. But some of them have some symbols.
The thing is there is a symbolism even with the real world flags as well.
Most of them. Some of them are just stripes. Like,
yeah, but I think even those stripes have some kind of symbolism.
There's probably a reason
Oh yeah, they do.
chosen, but I don't think there's actual symbol. I think the color might represent something, but that's about it. Like they're just they are just stripes. In the wall.
Yeah.
It's all about which colors are chosen.
Totally. You still got Diablo 3 installed, Alex, on your PC?
I might. I think so. I'll check in a bit.
I'm not sure if you'd want to play it, but I'd be interested in jumping back into it.
Maybe. Okay, so here. Oh yeah, this is serious.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot
That's interesting.
I forgot this level is like based off of like some rural Russian place.
I do have a question. Well, I guess it's just a general question. Maybe.
What?
Your sleep was good, da. Enjoy day.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's how these bummers are
I have
speaking.
an alternate version for the flag as well, actually.
Let me just think about
the alternate version. This is a more simple one.
program files x86. Change that to that. Program files x86. What I wouldn't mind doing at some point, like I don't know how interested you would actually be of playing, like actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh, like on Tabletop Simulator. Because what I was thinking of doing, what I was thinking of doing was like going and doing that Yu-Gi-Oh card maker thing, making a bunch of like stupid cards, putting them together in decks, and seeing what. I use this phrase too much, but seeing what magical adventure it takes us on.
I mean, maybe. I wouldn't want to do that right now. Like,
No, I know. I don't like the last flag as much. It doesn't work for me.
Really? I thought it was more simple.
Middle one
I
with
like
stuff.
I like the one with the torch a little bit better.
The middle one. Okay, give me a sec. I have to borrow this. The middle flag with some touching up. I think it could be really good.
The one with the torch?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
That's
Well, they gotta be simple to a degree. And tell me what you think of this one. This is Haven Guard's flag.
Hold on.
I'm sending
Hold
it
on.
to you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna check it right now. I'm taking the Sirius flag real quick. I want to just see what I can do with it to see if I can.
He is the one who started the whole blasting things to faraway places policy. I think we need some policy like that in real life.
Right. Just what I'm thinking. Let me just see what I can do here.
Oh, and then this is Atalay's flag.
It'd be kind of cool to like put our two ideas together into one fictional world, come up with like a timeline of events, and then like proceed to like any interesting events that did occur.
Oh no!
I have a rough timeline for mine.
Well, I mean, like taking the two worlds that we both created. Like kind of like what Andrew and I didn't like put them together.
Like I have lore about how Cirrus was formed and how like the history of Cirrus and like Vilna, and, you know. There's also and Havengard of course as well. But like there's also another country. There's also a country called Borea, which is south of Cirrus, which are kind of like the villains usually.
Right.
Did you call it Voria?
Voria.
God damn it. This is their flag here.
Yeah, I could definitely get the more authoritarian feel from that.
Hello.
Yeah, their flag's kind of similar to Adelaide's flag as well.
Well, anything like black or whatever, you get like a bit of a darker.
Black with another dark color, yeah.
Yeah, it's like immediately like I think of like dictatorship with that.
That's deliberate.
Oh yeah. No,
Oh no.
Different version from that flag. So yeah, Adelaide's primary colors are black and orange, and then Borea's primary colors are like orange and like red. Or no, black and like red.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course Havengard has like the Swedish colors, except they use a slightly lighter blue.
Yeah.
Havengard is basically like Sweden. They're like the Norse kind of region. And yeah. So it's easy to see where the inspiration for the colors I picked came from.
Australia?
What, for Havengard?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Havengard one.
Yeah, Australia, right?
Why would you think that would come from Australia? You.
Because I'm fucking with you.
Okay, thank God. I figured maybe you were looking at the wrong flag.
No.
But yeah, like I said, Sweden uses a much darker blue than that, though.
Hmm.
It's the only real difference in terms of colors I picked.
Oh hey.
But yeah, those are the flags of all of the nations. But there were also a couple of smaller nations that Cirrus later on.
Hmm.
I only have flags for 2 of those. Not really too, like, content with them, so I'm probably gonna change one.
Hey, Diablo 3 is now playable. That's good. Okay, this is kind of crude. But just having a little bit of fun with one of your flags, so forgive me. Because I think the only thing is that like the simplicity is that, I don't know, the torch just for some reason does not could like be a little bit more detailed, but this might also be me, like I said, going too hard into the design.
Well, feel free to show me what you come up with.
Every intention of doing so, my good sir. Sad face, that's not even.
Okay.
Well.
Jeff!
Yo, what's up?
Jeff drew a cute.
Yay! Joff still got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I've been interested in doing the front view, but...
Mm-hmm. I keep telling you that the 3/4 view is much more interesting.
I know, but I seem to want to have like the front view because it's better to have Joff's big puppy dog eyes in the front view.
Yeah.
Especially if he's looking right at the viewer. Coming your way, Alex.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? surprise. I love that last flag though, by the way.
Which one?
The last one you sent me.
Oh, the Borea one?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, that one's kind of cool, isn't it? Oh, like you put outlines on it, I see.
Outlines, and I put a bit of a shading on one side of the torch.
Okay, yeah, the shading I really like. I don't know, like the outlines, the only problem I have with that is like that, I don't know if you see that on a real life flag all the time. Ends on the flag, I guess.
It just
like,
makes the lines look a little bit more defined.
I guess with this one, like, yeah, that would be a flag that would have outline.
It kind of just makes the lines look a little bit more defined. It's not like I'm doing it with big stripes of colors, right? It's like I think if it's something a little bit more detailed, you may want to do the outlines just to make them look more, like I said, defined, have the lines more crisper, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that looks good. That works pretty well for this one, I think.
If you want to save it, go ahead.
Yeah. you probably knew I was gonna.
I don't know, I was just bringing it out there just in case you weren't gonna.
No, I was gonna. I didn't
Okay.
intend on saving that. I think that would be better.
Okay. I like the 3-dimension thing looks. What I was trying to think about doing is see if I could put like a bright halo like around the torch, but have like that as transparent. But like, I think that's getting too.
No effect on it anyway.
Well, that's the thing. I think it gets too complex if you do it that way.
Yeah, I actually tried to do something like that too when I was making it. I just ended up deleting part because it's terrible.
It's okay. Like the second one you sent, or the one you based off of Sweden, that star there, you could definitely outline, and that would probably look better.
Yeah, maybe. That's the Haven Guard flag.
Sorry, Haven Guard flag.
Yeah. Fine, I get the confusion.
Well, yeah, I'd have never been exposed to these names except for Sirius and Vilna.
What Athlay? I've seen you've heard that.
I think I've heard it, yeah. Then Joff hasn't actually made any flags for any of his locations. Funny part is I kind of just borrowed Snovia from Andrew as well. I've done more with Snovia than Andrew's done with Snovia. All Andrew started with was to have Snovia as a Papers, Please reference.
Yeah. That was
Like,
my
expanded on
intention.
that.
You've kind of taken that and expanded dramatically.
Oh yeah.
They sort of put like rock and roll music for the desert biome now.
No, that's cool.
Pretty cool. But the desert's scary. Really scary.
No surprise there. Oh, these water fleas are always so cool. 10 to Oaks.
Fast forward.
I should totally get like a big jar or just a big freaking jar of like marsh water and put it in and set up one of these things.
I think like what I would do for like a defense thing in like my own type of I don't know RPG would be like defense would be about how much damage you are gonna take from a physical attack and how it would be calculated. My sister's calling me. That's quite the timing. I'll be right back.
No worries. Okay, David.
Okay, David, calm down.
Ah ha ha ha!
Ha ha ha.
Did John laugh again?
Boom! Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, jaw.
Shut up, dude.
Hiss that jaw.
Aw. So cry.
Hugs jaw.
Yeah.
I'd steal stop side.
We gotta do is give it to grass now.
Just steal it for the shits and giggles. See,
Nope,
it's
wrong
adorable. It's funny to make Chops cry. Take side again. Do it.
Do what?
Cry. See, it's cute. Shows John video. I'm sorry. Oh no. No, leave David alone. He doesn't want to do a blood moon, he just wants to go to the desert. That's you.
Thank you, David.
You're welcome, John.
Holy shit, the guy found a tadpole.
Deal stops the tadpole.
Anyways, okay, I am back.
Hi.
So I was saying, like, I think that defense I would use as, like, a method of reducing incoming damage. Because I think that, like, you know, having damage, like, scale depending on, you know, what you're using and like, how powerful, you know, your opponent is, kind of, I think that's kind of a big deal, basically. So I would probably do something in which, like, based on progression, like things are gonna do more damage, and like, you know, you're gonna need more defense to compensate. You know,
Totally.
and that's not what every RPG does.
No. Well, that's probably why there's such a freaking big emphasis in Diablo on like HP over actual getting good armor, right?
Yeah.
Which is a shame because they could have implemented damage reduction you wouldn't have needed.
Yeah, that's true. And they also have, the thing with Diablo is their weapon progression system is probably kind of like what I would do. They just have so many different weapons, although most of them are like different versions of other ones. But that's probably what I would do. I would have lots of different types of weapons, actually. And then I'd have certain, like, bonuses on some of them or whatever, things like that. And then I would definitely have like I'd have a similar like magic item and magic item attribute system to Diablo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd have like item qualities. Like I'd probably use the exact same one. To be honest, because I like that system.
I like the I prefer like a mana.
Hmm?
I prefer like a mana system over like you can only cast a spell a certain amount of times.
Yeah, I would do that too. Honestly,
I like the mana system more. Yeah.
I would have that.
Totally.
And then also like yeah, with what Diablo does, they have the just the standard items. They have and then they have like low quality item stuff as well and shit like that. But then they have like magic items, rare items, like set and unique items. I don't know if I do set items, but I would pretty much do everything else. But I don't know if I'd call them unique items, even though I like that better. I'd probably do like the legendary items, which is more common. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh god, there's a lot of bombs.
Hey,
Hello.
I bought cake mix. Should I make cookies?
Cookies.
Go watch this. Me and my mom are gonna have coffee. So should I make the cookies or not? Chocolates, cake mix, cookie. Oh, sorry.
Is it just chocolate or it's devil's chocolate?
It's not one. Yeah, I always get the devil's food one.
Devil's.
I've never bought another flavor. I'm sure the other ones are good too, but I've never tried another one that sticks to it.
Yeah.
We were doing our recipe and then we all got to go and pick we all got to go and pick which box of cake mix we wanted. And there were a bunch of different chocolate ones, and I just got out and like, yes! 6th grade.
Yoshi Stampede!
Honestly, like I feel like my system would be kind of math heavy. Like it would use a lot of simple math. Probably want to just have a calculator with me in the system, honestly. But I think this would be a decent RPG system.
Yeah.
Because I think what I would do is like defense would it would like overall it would factor into like maybe a % reduction. Or maybe I just have straight numbers like like a total damage being dealt based on like I don't know. I'd probably have dice rolls for that as well.
What you could do is you could have it where
I would.
what you could do is have it where you do like a damage reduction. Maybe that's what I did with my system.
I mean that's what I do, but I don't know if I should do like just flat damage reduction or a percentage. I think flat would be better though.
Yeah, flat would be better.
Because because like you know it's not gonna like it wouldn't scale as easily.
You could have abilities that do percentage though.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely would. I would have certain spells. Like I would have spells, conditions, and also I think I would also do something similar to Diablo 2 with the elemental effects. They wouldn't factor in with defense wouldn't matter with them basically. Like I might just have elemental resistances or something, but I'd probably have more elements than Diablo has. Like the elements that I have in like my fictional universe that you kind of can get spells for are got wind or air. I'm not sure which to call it. Water, fire, ice, and who are the other ones? I'm not really sure. Like, I got a kind of a poison / nature element, but I'm not sure like if there's a better name for it. And then I got energy, which is basically like electricity and lightning and shit like that.
I would just call it like lightning or electric damage.
I call it lightning-y.
Well, there's various different like versions of it. Essentially, is the thing. It's not just electricity. Like a lot of it is just like pure magical energy and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Like I mean, there's a variant of it, I guess, that is more like magical energy. Like I know, like a lot of things have like arcane or whatever, or
You could just do you could just have a set of magic damage in addition to the elements, maybe.
no, I like kind of intertwining it with lightning abilities.
Yeah, but the thing is, lightning is like an actual like nature element. That's why I'm thinking like I don't know. You're
Energy itself, right? Is that's kind of what lightning will give you.
I guess.
So basically, there's like magical energy as well. There's natural and magical energy.
Okay.
But maybe I shouldn't call those elements. Maybe I should have like a better name for them or something.
Attributes?
It's like sources of
Attribute.
elements, I don't think attributes is good. Like for example, like the nature one that I have,
Sends David.
I don't think poison damage would exclusively come from that, maybe? And it wouldn't exclusively be based around poison damage. Like, it's kind of more of a plant element, I guess. Like, there would probably be attacks on it that do physical damage and things like that.
Maybe focus on poison being like a status condition more than like a damage.
But I don't know what I'd call it, other than that.
The part of the tail where it meets the blade is a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd call it other than that.
David means?
Oh, it's Diablo 3's ready. I'm gonna jump in.
Jeff,
What?
what would I call it if I'm not going to call it, like, poison or...
Explain what the spells do again.
Well, there's various ones that most of which I haven't completely, like, fleshed out. But there'd be things like a bind hacking spell, or, like, binding spell. Things like, I don't know, like acid, or like a poison cloud, or like spore effect. Things like that.
The issue is that if it's like a poison cloud, like that's way more different than like vines attacking or spores. That's the only problem with that.
Well, it depends on how the poison cloud is generated.
If it's like an acid rain, you could probably get away with doing like a natural category.
Yeah, I'd probably do that then. Maybe I'd have elemental categories or something.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, that makes sense. All right.
David, look.
Yep. I gave the critique. So...
Okay, I've got a really loud cutscene. I can't hear what you're saying, so give me a second. Damn, my game just crashed.
Oh, wow.
It's a joke, lads.
Oh, is it? Or...
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, it's Uncle Deckard! that hurt. I guess we gotta call.
No.
I guess we can instead call him Uncle Dad, Kurt.
God damn.
They've got like a freaking like woman basically going, ah! Right? Just replace that with the Trollolo version. No.
Oh no. There's backtracking going on right now.
Dad.
Again, if it's well utilized, it's fine.
No, this
Yeah,
is
again,
like this is Thousand Year Door backtracking. This is Chapter 7 backtracking, which is being seen.
I love Chapter 7.
It's literally just me backtracking to. It's literally just like.
Oh my god, I've got
hate it.
characters.
Oh my god, they have characters?
We have a monk named Nikolai.
Yeah, the what now?
I have a monk named Nikolai.
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 I have my witch doctor. Alex knows the one that I sit there and do nothing with and win.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna delete a few characters here. You want to delete Nikolai? I delete Nikolai. You want to delete Selene? I want to delete Selene. You want to delete Hawk? Yeah, fuck that shit. You want to delete Marodi? Never. You want to delete Hanate? I don't delete Hanate. They should have kept Nikolai, because then I could make Nikolai. You'll see what happens when you delete Nikolai!
I don't know what happens. What happens when you delete Nikolai?
Done. Purchase Necromancer to actually... like to play Necromancer, but cannot. Alex, is it loaded?
What loaded?
Diablo 3.
Oh, I didn't know we were playing.
Yeah, I would like to.
Give me a sec.
I'll make a barbarian and I'll name him I Take No Skill. Graphics out, like there should be a minimum requirement for graphics. Game settings.
Oh no! This game is notorious for this backtracking because it's not even for a specific item, it's for a specific character.
The cow level is alive, by the way. I've been told.
And the worst part of it is, as soon as
I
you find
didn't
out where the
select-
character is,
I didn't select
it just ends up in the same exact place you were in the first place.
I did not select Commander Marodi, thank you. Joff has his army of things. No, this is. Yeah, this is. Ah, fuck no. This is 100%. What's it called? 100% set up, so I do as little work as possible. Options, video, texture quality, sexy, shadow quality, sexy. I only have Commander Marodi.
So I got a fun idea here. For the way I handle element.
Okay.
So elements are more of a will be more of a category.
Right.
Like you can train in certain, you'd be able to like train in certain elements or get like, you know, a tome that would give you the skill level in certain elements. So for each of the 6 elements I have, you can have like a skill level in them, and then I could make like a skill tree for each of them as well. I could do it basically like Diablo's skill tree, but probably make it a lot more expansive.
Just know that every skill that you want to put into the skill tree is something you've got to plan out. So
Oh, I know.
Just remember that it's going to take a considerable amount of time to plan out skills.
Yeah, and then the way I would do that is there'd be skill trees for every element, but there might be more. Maybe there'd be more than one skill tree for each element. Like I'd probably do like maybe offensive and defensive skill trees or something like that. And then I'd have some other things that like skill trees that aren't element. There's other things as well, of course. But that might depend on that would probably be more dependent on the type, like maybe a character class or something. Whereas I would say like elemental spells, I would everyone would have access to them to a degree. But certain classes would be better with it than others, or would they'd be able to grow their skill levels faster and whatnot. Maybe have bonuses to certain abilities and skills. But yeah, basically, again, the 6 elements I have are wind, water, fire, ice, nature, and energy. Then, so for things like how damage is applied, it would be a separate thing. I would have damage types.
Oh, I know where he went.
Damage types that I have so far are physical, corrosive, heat, cold, toxic, and electric. So physical is just, you smack someone, it's physical damage. Corrosive would be something like if, some sort of liquid that is going to damage you somehow, with means other than its temperature, would be that, right?
Right.
Something like acid or I don't know, anything that would have any effect on your skin. So if you get splashed with a certain dangerous liquid or a gas or something like that, it would either do corrosive, heat, cold, or toxic damage of some sort. Yeah. So then heat damage would be based on if you shoot a fucking fireball at someone, there'd be heat damage dealt. And then also certain water abilities might be able to do heat damage as well. And then there'd be cold damage. Most ice abilities would do that, maybe with some physical damage as well. And then also there could be water abilities that might be able to do that as well. Probably not much, but And then toxic would be any sort of poison, I guess just poison. Any poison would be toxic damage. And then electric damage would be pretty much exclusive to energy-based abilities.
Right.
Yeah, so it'd be the effect of basically energy damage you. So yeah, that's kind of what I think I would do. What I think I'm gonna do here. So yeah, I have 6 elements and 6 damage types right now. But I think I'm gonna do damage subtypes as well. For physical, I'll do I don't know what the word would be for a blunt weapon, for example, but blunt weapons, and then you'd have sort of a sharp weapons
Oh my
cutting
god, he went all the way back to the far outpost.
damage. So yeah.
Backtracking back.
Oh my god, so many fucking fetishes in this for the.
Oh no.
That sounds fucked up. No, the freaking witch doctor gets fetish shaman and shit. There's 3 different abilities that use them. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, they're not dead.
We should make a build called the DeviantArt build, and it's all just a bunch of fetishes. I'll see myself out. That was really stupid. But funny. But stupid.
Oh, of course.
But funny.
Of course, funny but stupid.
Mass confusion. Oh, I can charm enemies! Take Frog out of the face. And then there's freaking Fetish Army as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about
Yeah,
that one.
I can't wait for that skill. Just when I see them, like, I get to be the guy who's leading the army of weebs.
Of weebs and fetishes.
No, not weebs. Weebs.
Oh,
The G.
weeds or I thought weebs.
Weebs.
Dweebs. I thought weebs.
Yeah, you're literally just, like, if you build this guy right, you're literally just a summoner, class. Buddy, honestly.
Oh, he just woke up but now he's sleeping again. He's still sound asleep. Stomp on him until he wakes up. He couldn't be more asleep. He's counting sheep. Oh my god. He woke. He's still asleep. He woke. The game stated he woke, but he's still sleeping. Oh. Sleeping like a Stosh baby. Wake up! I'm gonna keep jumping on you until you wake up. Storf.
Explosive toads.
Oh yeah, just defy the law of the physics of Paper Mario and just like walk through the door.
So what I'll do here, Jeff, is I'm gonna have the 3 physical damage subtypes. I'm gonna have blunt damage, cutting damage, and piercing damage. And various different types of armor and other things are gonna, like, add physical defense, are gonna have different types of physical defense and different levels of it.
Right.
So, like, for example, like, plate armor will have, like, I don't know, depending, it might have better defense against cutting than the other 2. And then, like, you know, like something like chainmail probably have better defense, like piercing than anything else.
Right.
So yeah, and then like a shield would have good defense against piercing and cutting, but not as much against blunt. I'm gonna have 3 separate defense stat thing. So I think that would be interesting.
Ah, yes, this is what I...
No, you stand here.
Stand behind Brom. Joff's army of Winions.
Let's speed this up. Prepare for detonation sequence. Open outer hatch.
Ooh! Uniques! Oh! Crap.
I don't know, I feel like if I do Diablo 3, I'm gonna get really, really bored of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, just you don't have the freedom of
For
building.
canon, it's pretty high tech.
It's so simplified.
Yeah.
Here's my battle map. There, oh, there it is.
So many boomers.
Hey, Boomer.
Stop breathing on my neck. It is time. Big bomb cannon, fire!
Stupid shit that you do with the.
I don't think I have Diablo 3 installed right now.
Okay, no worries.
I don't think I should install it right now. Be sure that
That's fine.
Oh yeah, it's clearly Super Mario Galaxy demonstrated to us you don't need oxygen to breathe on the planet on the moon and in space.
Oh yeah. No, there's a lot that I didn't really enjoy about this game, but I don't like the loss of the basic attack. But the more I played, the less I actually cared about the basic attack in the first place.
Okay.
Because like most of the characters that I use anyway are using something else to replace the basic attack either way.
Yeah.
So I guess not as big of a deal.
I heard they put a Goomba on the moon in '69.
Hey, you're a chicken now.
Man, I can't believe this predates Super Mario Galaxy. Can I ride Yoshi in here?
I've got the waypoint already set.
Oh wow, jumping doesn't do shit.
Love how the shaman stands on top of the other ones. It's kind of funny.
Okay, hitting it with the hammer it is.
I wish I could make this in like a wiki format. It'd be kind of fun.
Burb, real quick, just grabbing a water bottle.
Okay.
Wow, these things only give out 6 FP. 6 star points. Oh my god, that uses a lot of FP. Ah, bingo!
Hello? Just if Dylan wants to do some Borderlands. Do I have to go back to New Tristan? Where the frick am I going? No, that's where I need to go.
Ah, could use some here right now.
Dylan says he's be down for Borderlands in 15 minutes, Alex.
Okay.
Which means I should get the hell out of Diablo. And we should go and shoot things in the Caustic Caverns while we're waiting for him.
Alright, give me a sec. I'm just typing out some things here.
Sure. I might try to take this Witch Doctor to the end of the game. Why not?
Hey, I'm getting used to doing that now. Also, I might stop streaming soon. As soon as I enter the X-Not Fortress.
Hello.
Oh, hey, he died!
Was my mic cutting out or it's good?
That's fine.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
It's hard to say.
Is it though?
Probably.
Can't remember who here hasn't seen the Bottle and Boozer cards
Here?
for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Give me 10 minutes. I should run to the washroom.
It's all good. We'll go shoot things in the Caustic Caverns while we're waiting for you.
Ooh, that only took one turn. Nice. I like when things only take a turn. Is there anything here? I had a feeling there would be.
I
You
show
just
you?
said there was something here.
Alex, can I show you something?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, maybe there isn't anything.
This is something we did for draw time. When Andrew, it was it was Andrew and me. We did a Nazi edition.
Don't remind me.
Bonus round being Crackhead Jones. Mine. I don't remember who that was. Eva Braun. Gomez.
Wow.
Himmler.
Lol.
And the man himself. I hate how unmistakably Hitler though. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Like you look at it, you're like, yeah, that is Hitler. Oh shit! Okay, I got a screen share again. If they want to go through some of the draw type stuff.
Oh,
the Legend of
double
the
lucky.
Legend of Douchepat. Are you still watching, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't, but then I came back in.
No, so you've seen Douchepat now, right?
Oh, I've seen Douchepad before.
Who doesn't love Douchepat? Oh yeah, Kawaii Pat! It's not terrifying at all. So these are funny. Oh yeah, Nazi Simon, I forgot about that. Oh, there's Kimmy J-Un. I should just do a screen share. Hold on, let me actually share screen. I'll do it that way, and it's easier for you to see. So oh, the Glorious Dylan edition! What Kyle did. Fucking Nielsen's. Cheetos.
Funny.
There we go. Cheeto. Dylan.
Nope, it's more.
Fuck Fit. Job. Nielsen. Pat. Ivan. Why was there more than one Hitler? That was Becca's drawing of Hitler. It looks more like Stalin. This was mine. I think the other Hitler was better, honestly. Oh, where's Gay Ben? Rebecca did like a perfect Gay Ben. If I remember. Yeah, Beck's perfect Gabe Newell. Like, it may not be perfect, but like, you look at it, that's like unmistakably Gabe Newell. I mean, mine actually kind of looks like Gabe Newell too now that I look back at it.
Why are you yelling?
Because
Life
Go.
is normal.
I almost killed the mixer. Mix it, you have strong arms.
Yeah, David, you have strong arms.
Wink.
It sounds like something my sister would do. Oh, I can't do this because it requires strong arms. Alex, do it for me.
Wow.
Sister did that to me all the time. It's really annoying because I'd usually say no, and then she'd go get my parents, and they'd make me do it. So
What is she, like 2?
Yeah, you'd think.
Dictator edition.
3 years younger than me. So she's 22 right now, I guess.
Yeah, so she has
She's
more.
not, she's not 3 full years yet.
Remember Kimmy J-Un?
But she did that to the, up to the, like, all the way up to the year where I moved out. So, like,
Wow. Are you still watching or no?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Okay. Fucking Kimmy G.
He dies. Fucking Diglett!
A Diglett. That's so good. The smoke weed. The fucking smoke weed Diglett. This.
That one was mine, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's yours.
Yeah, I connected them.
Joffs. Which actually looks good. Kyle drew. Kyle drew a Honedge. Didn't we have like 15 minutes to draw the doublet? He finished his in like. Pat finished his in like 5 or something. Like it was something ridiculous where he drew the damn thing and. Actually, I need to send. I'm gonna send David something real quick. David,
Heal.
long time ago, Joff drew a doublet. Oh god, Alex is EV. Mine. That looks like someone's like fucking furry OC. Kyle's. Oh yeah,
Hell
Kyle's
yeah.
really bad. Kyle's really bad Sonic OC. Then mine actually looks like a Fennekin. Mine looks more like a Sonic OC than his.
Does it?
Actually, you tell me.
I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that's the end of the stream because I've streamed for about an hour and a half, and that should be good enough, right? I don't know.
I think mine looks like more like a Sonic OC than his. Oh god.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone.
Start with
Yeah.
Alex.
Ho ho temper.